Hey, so sitting down and having a plan always seems like a great idea. You have this mental checklist in your head of what needs to get knocked out, whether it's at work or in the gym or wherever you are. You really just want to try to mid-max whatever it is you're doing to be the most efficient at it, right? And it's no different than running a card business at your house, right? You can get a scanner, you can get an eBay business storefront, so that way you can have a whole bunch of listings go up all at once. But in reality, once you sit down, you still have to do the work. That's where I'm at right now. It is currently past 11 o'clock Central Time Zone, and I'm still at it trying to figure everything out and figure out what the best direction is for this. So yeah, that's where I'm at. If this is your first time here, my name is Jacoby. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. In reality, I feel not overwhelmed, but definitely it's taken a leap of faith to try to do something like this. I'm married, I've got 3 kids and another one on the way, and I'm trying to start a TCG business on eBay in addition to starting a YouTube channel. Just feeling definitely inspired to do things like that, just trying to figure out what the overall vibe of my channel will look like. But yeah, there's lots of different tutorials and things out there, and I want to try to make it my own and just doing it in a way that is unique, right? But yeah, so today I got 2 different bulk orders in. I hope to have that posted in one of the sides over here. But yeah, I was able to go through and get a bunch of different bulk today, including some really fun stuff from Generations, which I know is not necessarily the most valuable cards from that set, but they're in near mint or mint condition, and I think I'm going to send them in to get graded. And I know that's actually one of the big questions that I'm going through right now, because whenever I first started a few months ago, like, you could still submit to PSA, and PSA is definitely the gold standard for graded cards, whether it's sports, Pokemon, whatever, and that premium of getting that PSA 10 really is, it's there, right? And the market still justifies that. But ever since PSA shut down about a month ago, it's been a real head scratcher on where to go next. I did end up submitting an order to Beckett. I've gotten the app on my phone. I've got everything confirmed that they've received the submission, but they said count 90 days, 90 business days as of, I think it was June 14th or 18th. I'm not sure off the top of my head. And now I have to wait, and I'm kind of hoping October-ish. I asked ChatGPT to, hey, 90 business days based on that date, when would it be? And it shot off something close to that. But yeah, I mean, with the PSA orders, of which I have 3 out currently, I'm not optimistic I'm going to see them before the end of the year. The first one was submitted probably 45 to 60 days ago. I'd have to look up the exact time and date with that. And then I submitted 2 other ones with my local card shop nearby. And it's been delivered. I can confirm that. But beyond that, I can't even tell if PSA started the grading process. So yeah, I was talking to some people in a Discord group that I'm in, that is Phantom's Discord group, which, if you're in the TCG space, surely you've seen his videos and his content before you've seen mine. But yeah, he definitely has been really inspiring as far as what it takes to be successful, but also just like, man, sometimes instead of just overthinking it, you just gotta put your nose to the grindstone and really just start the process. So that's a lot of what this is, whether it's starting the store or recording videos and stuff like that. I really like the editing and bringing the video together piece of it, but if this is going to be a somewhat regular thing, I need to tone some of it down, but build up where I can and create shorts where I can, and really just, again, kind of have that same creativity and flair that I'm looking for in my own channel. But yeah, beyond that, I'm taking a hard look at CGC. I currently own a decent amount of CGC cards, some Charizard promos, a lot of Japanese, etc. But yeah, it is, I've never submitted directly to them, and I know there's different programs you do through the Fanatics program where you can get a little bit of a discount, and apparently the turnaround times are better, but there's a couple of catches that go along with it. There's a 3% fee if you pay with a credit card versus if you do a wire transfer, which is feasible, doable, but I literally just opened up my own business bank account on there, and I'm currently just buying bulk with that to just accumulate some more inventory. I'm closing in on 3,000 listings. But yeah, that's the funds that I've put and set aside in there are primarily for that. And if I were to submit 10, 15 cards for grading, even at CGC, that would wipe out a good chunk of the funds that I currently have set aside for there. So I've got 800-ish in payout from eBay that is supposed to be delivered to my account here pretty soon. And once that happens, then I can start seriously considering submitting to CGC and seeing what the turnaround looks like on there. I mean, for example, that Mew card, and I'll pull up a graphic on here. If it's a PSA 10 versus, say, a pristine 10 from CGC, and it's a good chunk of change either way, but the PSA is still going to have that premium with it, and that's just the real reality of the market right now, where the one that pays the most is not currently accepting new submission, right? Or the one that potentially can pay out the most on there. And even then, once you have the slabs back in hand, it's not like you necessarily have a buyer lined up ready to go right away. Maybe you do, and maybe I will through avenues like this channel or through the Discord server, etc. But yeah, there's different avenues with it, because I know with eBay, between the fees and stuff like that, I really need to sit down and figure out what the best case scenario for pricing is versus what the card is raw, plus the grading fee, plus the eBay fee, etc., 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 and just figure out if it financially makes sense for different cards. So yeah, I mean, again, the Mew is just one of the examples on there, but I've got a stack of a bunch of different cards I've been waiting for PSA to open, like some vintage stuff too, like a Suicune first edition that is, it's very, very clean. Like it is as minty as it gets. The only reason I haven't submitted anything yet is just it is slightly off-centered. It's not terrible, but again, for a 27-year-old card first edition, it is as clean as it gets. But yeah, some of the more modern stuff, like the Flareon with the prismatic stamp on there, like I would have no issue submitting that to CGC. And again, the payout's pretty good on there if it hits 10 or a pristine especially. But yeah, I know that that's part of the business model. Everyone sees the big price tag that comes with a 10, or especially like a pristine 10, but in reality, I'm going to submit cards that look perfect to the naked eye, and they're going to come back as 8.5s, 9s, etc. Like I need to get better at prejudging what graded cards should look like. That said, I've submitted all of 3 cards that I've actually received back at this point, and it was over a year ago. It was a couple of sports cards, and I got 2 10s. You might see some Houston stuff back here. CJ Stroud orange prism refractor, or laser refractor, PSA 10, and a Alfred Sengun purple NBA, and an Alfred Sengun purple PSA 10, which is the only purple PSA 10 in population. So, but yeah, NBA hoops is historically pretty hard to gem 10 on there, but I got lucky. But yeah, other than that, I'm just trying to figure out what the best options look like. And yeah, right now, bulk is good, and having inventory and just having the availability to have multiple cards available for people, and just trying to see what the market looks like with it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll throw in some B-roll of me opening packages and scanning things into card uploader. That's more or less my workflow. I guess if we have like a quick breakout on what that's going to look like, is I'm scanning it with my Epson ES400 II. I honestly don't know if it's 2 or if it's II, but we're going to go with it. I'm scanning in cards with that. I am submitting it through Uploader's website, which is super affordable and really easy to use. And guys, whenever I updated my eBay store from just the standard free one that had 250 listings, which scanning everything by hand or taking photos with my phone, using the built-in AI within eBay to scan, find comps, etc., just uploading. And for higher value singles and slabs, it actually works pretty well. And even if I were to get more slabs, it's realistically how I'd probably do it. Although there is a route in Card Uploader that I haven't messed with because I already have my slabs currently listed on eBay. But yeah, once I hit that 250, I bought the storefront, and then the feature for the AI scan to upload is no longer available. You get 50 more tools when you get the eBay storefront. In addition to additional listings, you get the ability to mass upload things and really just scale to like new levels that I didn't even realize I could get to, let alone be at a few weeks later. I was pissed, like actually like pissed, had to go for a walk outside. And so yeah, again, very kind, cordial. I even told him like, this is not your fault, but how come I lost the ability to use it? Like, I understand adding in more tools, but if I, the consumer, think that something is useful, at the time I truly did, like, why would you take away a useful feature if I'm paying you to have a storefront on your website? But yeah, since dealt with it, and obviously getting a scanner and moving forward from there, it was able to scale again to new heights, right? But yeah, it was a very frustrating, second most frustrated I've been after starting this. The first one I will explain in the next video, but I sold a PSA 10 Pokemon card. I will reveal what it was. I had it listed over market. I thought I had listed out everything appropriately. And the eBay fees were higher than I originally had budgeted, and even though I sold it for more than what I paid for it, I still technically lost money. So teaser for the next video, check that one out, and if it's already out, then it's going to be in one of these corners. Y'all can take a look at it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for a minute. If you've made it this far, please consider hitting subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, just trying to grow something from the beginning, right? I'm not going to sing Sound of Music, although that's where my mind immediately went. But yeah, thank y'all very much. Remember, it is journey before destination. Thanks.